I'll actually remember to update the game title list.
How are people watching your streams there, Dino?
I'm streaming over on YouTube.
Oh, RackTube. Oh, okay.
Huh?
Will you say YouTube or RackTube?
YouTube.
Streaming on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, you can. You can stream on YouTube.
I've never watched a stream on YouTube.
Huh. I watched a couple of live concerts on there.
Streaming on Twitch because Twitch does not direct people to stream. Actually,
Oh, got a Primal. Harness,
Okay.
Harness of Truth.
Harness of Truth? Oh,
Yeah, for the Deslier.
yeah, the Zari set piece.
So we're we got buy these. Maybe he won't look at her. We'll just come home and see what the results were.
like a trap.
Like me every time, Shirley asks, what kind of pizza you want? Hawaiian! Lots of pineapple.
Lots of pineapple. There's those cookies over by the stove if you want them. Those sugar cookies by the stove, they're not too. They're really good. I don't know. Guarantee you. Boop, boop.
My body.
So let's see, got those, this, game title, dated. Yep. Alright, time to start stream. Boop and boop. Jesus Christ, the new update for Apex is 53 gigs?
What the hell?
Why?
That can't be good.
I understand they're adding a lot with that new game mode and stuff, but what the hell? That's so much. I'm not gonna catch up to Guns and Paragon sitting in town.
Nope.
farmed more keys earlier too. I'm back up to 78 because I was running low. I only had like 10 left. I'm like, oh no.
Come on, monster, where are you? Okay, we go.
That guy that's ranked 2 on software, he was saying they were doing 4-man 124s in about 2.5 to 3.5 minutes. I'm like, that's it? I'm doing that in solo right now.
Yeah. And plus, it's 2 minutes and 24 in game, not real time.
Yeah.
Because they're doing it
but
for
I'm doing 2.5 to
lagging
3.5 minute in solo.
I know, I'm doing the same thing.
Then they could definitely improve that. Plus it's laggy as shit in 4s.
It's laggy, I don't know why they would go through that. Hi, Razor.
Why?
I don't know why people would go through 4-man. And the sad thing about 4-man I know is I almost don't want to do it no more.
With Twisters, or with
Because
the
of the
LOD,
lag.
it won't be bad.
No, with the LOD it's gonna be okay. Just barely okay, you know? It's not gonna be great and all. Because there's still lag even with LOD, you know? We're used to this lag, I'm just saying. I'm getting tired of it, you know? I hope Diablo 2 is not like that.
Mr. Sea Turtle's in the stream. Hey, Sea Turtle. But yeah, 4-man is...
Come back the party, not join you, Dino.
You're fine. But yeah, 4-man has always just been too laggy. It never feels efficient to be doing.
No, it never feels efficient, exactly.
It's really not bad with the LOD Twister as one of the DPS, but like the Firebirds in 4-man, like their job is to mitigate lag and not participate, which is unfortunate. Hold on, I got a phone call. 1 second.
Come on, Travis, just be good, please be good. Ah, shh. Crit, and low crit, no suck. Damn.
Not ready yet.
I wish.
Hello, Wood. Oof, that was molten right there. I need a strike, I'm not running with my death proc. So if I proc, I leave. Okay.
Hi, fun boss. Hey, person. Nice to see ya.
Good to see you. Yes. I am returning to town. Still waiting.
Breathe.
Not ready. Still waiting.
Sorry about that, guys. Had a phone call.
Okay.
Back to zooming.
No problem.
I'm almost
Mr. Person and
2800.
Fun Boss, how's it going? You're almost 2800. Holy shit.
Yep.
I got like 130 on me then. You're 2798. Yeah, I'm 2674.
Okay. That's good.
Closing the gap.
Yeah, you are. And you should. I mean, the grind gets harder and harder as you level up. So.
Yeah, it sucks that I had to spend like 150 Act 2 and 5 mats to get that body yesterday. But it got me 4 pickup
Yeah, 'cause you'd
radius.
have, Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna try to get more pickup radius. I'm just not, I guess, as adamant as you are about it.
It really improves the quality of life.
I'm sure it does. It just, I would need to do more bounties and get new Augill. I tried. I reforged 80 Augill bracer today. 80.
Oh, I
didn't get
spent
a single
200
one.
last week just to get my ones with life per hit for my solo push. To replace my primal one,
Oh.
but I use my primal one in speeds.
Okay, I have really good Augill for push now. Really, really good. Yep.
There you go.
They don't have pickup radius, but for push,
Not
I
as
don't need
important.
it. And they have
Yeah,
minus
for
6
push you
damage
just
from
want at
range.
least like 12%.
Yeah.
Or at
that's
least
what I
12
got, I
pickup,
think.
sorry.
12 pickup, yeah.
Anything
that's
less than
worth
10
it.
is a bitch.
Oh yeah.
At
Why am
that
I
point,
losing
it's like if
scores?
you use a conduit, you're actually reducing the amount of damage you're getting from the conduit because you had to pick or waste time picking up globes.
Need more time.
Yeah. Oh, I think I was losing scores there because I was not killing enough monster. Okay. Could be. Could be.
Also, guns for the Rift Guardian, you want to make sure to spawn your images right after the boss becomes active, so that they can aggro him. Otherwise,
Right after, not before.
yeah, because otherwise they might run off.
Okay. I didn't know this. Okay, I was spamming them before. That's why they were still fucking up on me. Okay. Try that.
Oh, and I got a decent ancient squirts earlier. It's
Oh yeah,
not
enchant?
Yeah, it's 85 crit damage, rolled on 10 crit chance, and 6 cooldown.
Okay.
Not bad at all. Before I had an int crit with non-ancient.
Yeah.
And the cooldown
Sounds
definitely
pretty
helps.
good. Mm-hmm.
Cooldown is better than the. Well, I'm running a little different than you anyway.
I'd rather have the fire skill damage,
running-
but I don't have that luxury.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, your mic is making a bit of the noises.
Mine is?
sometimes.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm just
sometimes.
making sure because mine has got fire damage, crit.
Was it my mic or yours, Guns? Or mine or Razor's?
Sometimes it's crackling when you speak, Dino. Do
Oh,
you hear
one
that
second.
when
Yeah.
he speaks?
Is that better now?
Yeah, it's his mic. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, this mic is dying on me.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Z, nice to see you. Yeah, I was actually playing Titanfall yesterday. It was the first time in a little while, but I was doing Frontier Defense speedruns yesterday. I was de-rusting and solo glitchless runs for Kodai and duo glitched runs for Rise. I definitely want to start getting back into it.
Still waiting. Need more time. Still waiting.
I'm really curious for 2-man if the
Need more time.
Trash Killer Wizard or the Firebirds is going to push higher.
For 2 men, the trash killer or the firebird?
Normally I would say Firebirds,
one.
but the Trash Killer benefits
Yes.
more from his EDH than the Firebirds does.
Oh, okay.
Because the Trash Killer runs Take Up,
Oh yeah.
and that gets a lot of diminished value.
Need more time.
I'm not even really sure what that means, Sky. Yeah, that'll definitely be interesting to see.
Which one?
Twister. Because I know for a fact it can solo 150 this season.
Need more time.
Both?
Yeah, they both can.
Yeah.
It's a matter of which one will solo better. The Firebirds will probably come a little bit on top for 2-man.
I would guess so, yes.
Not by much.
No, probably not. Probably not.
I'm here to help.
Oh, really? Tell him that I said thank you. I really appreciate that. Dros was hanging out earlier. I think that's how you say his name. I was putting this, or I put this together after looking at his build yesterday. Oh, there's Dros. Yeah, I put this together after seeing his 2-man, or his solo clear the other day. And spec'd it out. I'm really liking it with the Obsidian Ring for speeds.
Still waiting.
Who came up with this setup? I believe Dros did. I had something similar. I had all the same gear and the same rolls, and dropped the Squirt's necklace for Traveler's Village Compass Rose so that I could. But I picked up Match Weapon Conduit and Black Hole, and he went with the Firebirds, or the Mirror Images Flame Blades. Oh, Red actually came with it. Okay.
There it is. 2,800. 2,800.
But yeah, I was
Nice.
I dropped the Squirt so that I could pick up the Black Hole, and this is close to Empower. I think this is like 1 to 2 greater stronger maybe, and way better for speeds. Also benefits more from the ZDH than the Black Hole setup does, because the Black Hole damage is additive to the Demon Hunter. Retro Sim? Okay. He on the solo board? Oh, yep, rank 3, okay. Yeah, super cool setup. Are you guys running the Templar with it too for solo? I would think you guys are. The Templar's heal are insane.
Still waiting.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Need more time.
I was too far from the enemies there. you run the Scoundrel, really. Have you tried it with the Templar? Your survivability will go through the roof. With perfect cooldown rolls on the Templar and running the Vigilante Belt, 2-piece Borns, and 2-piece Crimsons, he can cast the 430,000 heal every 8 seconds. Absolutely insane heals. I can run 140s without any life per hit rolls or life after kill rolls and still be just fine.
Need more arcane power.
Yeah, with the Templar heals, you could probably drop both. You'd lose the 4 crit chance from the Templar, but the crit chance cloud you lose isn't all that significant. Oh, I was too far. There we go. That should hit. And then. Yeah, the Templar heals are absolutely insane, and I was messing with the mirror image mechanics yesterday, and
Still waiting.
finally got them to be 100% consistent to not run away. You essentially need to be within 10 or 15 yards of their actual center hitbox, and I wasn't doing that perfectly
Oh,
before.
geez,
So if I'm
yeah.
right here, they're actually going to run away when I cast. Whereas if I just want one. Just want one of you. Don't need the rest of you. Hey, man, I don't think you understand.
Need more
Yeah.
time.
There we go. Now I can have one. Mirror critter.
What did you say, Razor?
Still waiting.
I didn't know if anybody's talking or if there was something going on. I wasn't hearing anybody.
Oh, I've just been on
Oh.
mute.
Yeah, I was on mute.
But yeah, so
also.
if you're right here,
Oh,
your
okay.
images, at least two are going to run away.
That my mic was all
But
buttered up.
if you're... Oh, I probably give my mic this flat.
It was awful quiet. It's like the
But if you're
ghosts
right
were
here,
here.
with actually within 15 yards of the hitbox, the images will stay put every single time. Because it's within the active range of their Flame Blade skill. And then if I back up just a little bit, probably going to have at least one runaway right here. Yep.
Not ready.
And I've been working on that a lot the last day or so. And then right here I should get all of them. And the Obsidian Ring really helps for that for speed, so you can always just reposition them on the fly. That's why I'm using that over Focus and Restraint. I think I saw an Azzy join the party.
Yeah. He did join. I haven't heard him.
That sounds like Azzy.
I'm getting food.
Uh,
What are you guys doing?
Streaming some speed jars right now.
trying to catch up to gold in Paragon.
Talking to some of the top ranked wizards on software right now. About to build a couple of them. Here are the ones that were actually first made this mirror image setup. It's built a fucking monster.
Oh yeah, and with the tweak you found with the mirror image now, they stop fucking off all the time. It's so much better now.
Yeah.
So
What'd we do?
I found how to make it completely consistent to where the mirror images will never run away. So the problem was our proximity to the enemies that we were fighting. So just like how Audacity has a 15-yard radius, that's the radius of your Flame Blade skill. And and that's their mirror image's active range because of the skill you're running. And when you cast mirror images, you need to be within 15 yards of the enemy when you cast it. Otherwise, your mirror images aren't within their active range, so they fuck off. So your hitbox needs to be physically touching theirs when you activate the skill, and then your mirror images will never run. So you just need to pay a little bit more attention to your positioning, and it completely fixes our problem.
Yeah.
Literally like one step closer to the enemies than we were before. Oh, my images. Brought my follower again.
I'll be right back.
There is one problem with this build though, which is that the follower death proc is bugged to sometimes go off when your mirror images proc, which happens right around once a rift for me. So your mirror image, the 2-piece bonus goes off, and at the same time your enchantress is like, oh, gotta save them, and they drop you to 1 HP and set off that cheat death. It doesn't drop your squirts or your dominus bubbles or anything though, because you're not actually taking damage, but it updates your health bar to 1 HP. Very frustrating.
Oh, the bug with the follower?
Yes.
It updates your bar to 1 HP?
Yeah, or well, the Templar will drop you to 25%, because that's what his proc sets you to. The Enchantress and the Scoundrel would drop you to 1.
Oh. Oh, but that's only if you have a shield, right?
Nope, that's just in general. If your mirror image procs your follower, it'll drop your health to what it says.
Okay. Oh no, that's not good.
But you still get the 1 second
are you still
immunity
running
with the
with only-
Enchantress and the 5 second with the Templar.
Yeah, are you still running with only two that proc and speeds them?
Yeah. Ooh, I just got a Primal. Is it oh, it's a sword?
Ooh.
I don't think it's a good sword.
No.
It's either a Fulminator or a Twisted Sword. I think it's a Fulminator. Nope. Is it the Twisted Sword? It's the fucking Twisted Sword! Yes!
It's a twisted sword!
Fuck yeah!
Did it roll good?
Yep. Holy 1940 damage, 10% damage, intelligence, and I can roll the vitality to area. Let's go, dude!
Ooh. That's always nice. That's always nice. A twisted sword. Nice.
Oh,
Very
dude, that's
fucking
better
nice.
than any Twisted Sword I got last season.
Wow, that's crazy, right? Oh, one season.
Oh,
10 checks,
yes.
depending on luck.
I get to be part of the cool kids club. Now I just need a Primal Death Wish because my Death Wish is garbage.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, dude. It looked like, I thought it was the Fulminator on the ground because I had 2 of those in my inventory.
Okay.
Oh, that's so good.
Shoot.
Dude, this season has been so good to me for gear, it's crazy. I have like 7 primals on my Twister Wizard now. I haven't done any bounties.
Sick.
Yeah, let me look at this. So, I have the Primal Belt. I'm not using it, the 2 Primal Belts, because I have a slightly better ancient one. Primal Weapon. Basically Primal Pants. Close to Primal COE. Offhand's not bad. Bracers are basically Primal. Got a Primal Crit area squirts. Helmet's pretty good. Heals is pretty good. Got Quadfecta shoulders with 8 cooldown resource costs and 17 area with a 22. Got basically Primal cooldown gloves. This season's been really nice to me. Oh man. Yeah, the difference between this weapon and the one I was using, I gained 1% on the damage percent roll. I gained 150 intelligence, and I gained 14% on the legendary affix and 1% area. That's huge. Dude, this trash killer is gonna be such a monster. Oh, that's not where that was supposed to go. That is fantastic. It doesn't benefit from the let's call it elemental exposure, but I don't run that on the trash killer build anyways.
Okay.
Because I'm running evocation, power
Okay,
hungry,
okay.
unstable anomaly, and galvanizing ward.
Oh, nice. Fuck yeah.
That's so good, dude. Unbelievable. Just another primal for the build, eh? My wizard looks like such a cheater now. I swear, if I get a primal etch sigil next, I had to try to find pieces that aren't red borders. Because for my solo build on the trash killer, I also have primal hexing pants I can use. I have primal ice climbers, although they don't have, the ice climbers don't have perfect stats. They have all red set of armor. 2 ancient etch sigils. Damn it, that one sucks. That one also sucks. Like I get to be the cool kids club. That's awesome, dude. Alright. Back to speeds. A lot of my gear is straight up better than I had last season. Unbelievable. Oh, that just made my day. Oh, and that sword is actually more important than getting the Death Wish, kind of, because I'll be using that on the Talrasha, Veers, LOD, and DMO builds. That's fantastic. Mm-hmm. Or at least I don't think that holy damage would proc it. I could test that in the, I guess I wouldn't have to test it in the training grounds. I can test it later though. I would just have to unequip a skill and see if the generate or the base attack procs it. It might actually. I suppose if I use the Templar, I could technically pick up elemental exposure, but I'd rather have the Enchantress for the cooldown on that build.
Need more time.
Plus, given luxury, I'd much rather have 2 procs than 1.
Not ready. I need arcane power. Still waiting. Not ready.
Dead end.
Need more time.
Maybe we'll go test that after this real quick. Yeah, when you position properly, the mirror images have no problem killing Psalius. You just have to be mindful of your positioning when you cast them. Alright, so I would need that twisted sword. And I would need to unequip a skill. Because if you... I know for a fact you can cast a no rune or a non-skill. Okay, yep. It just has to be on A. Gotcha. And I need elemental exposure on. Okay. Let me put on an extra cheat death in case he procs me like an asshole. Alright, so that wasn't proccing it, but if I switch weapons, does it? Okay, nope. Holy damage does not proc elemental exposure. Because if I have no skill equipped and I just whack them with my sword with my cold weapon, I get elemental exposure.
Yeah.
And then switching back to this holy weapon, I do not. Nope, does not work. Has to be arcane.
Still waiting.
I didn't think it did, but then when you asked, I'm like, well shit, do I actually know? Or am I just saying that?
Are you ready?
Good clear. Kind of woods with phase beasts and zombies.
Not ready yet. Still waiting. Need more time.
Wow, they gave me a power conduit and speed on this woods. Okay.
Not ready yet. Need more time.
Almost got 95% from that floor. I love that. 2 minutes and 3 seconds. That's crazy. Not bad for a GR123. Can't complain at all.
Not ready yet.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Many Nephilim.
Still waiting. Not ready yet.
I really wish the effective Chaos Nexus would shoot out to enemies more often. I would hate it a lot less in T16 if it did. But you have to channel it for like 1 second before it starts starting out.
Still waiting. Not ready yet.
Oh, there goes my follower proc again. Oh, I don't want to be in that
Oops.
zone.
Nope.
Pretty sure my explosive blast was up, and I had all my shields and stuff, so that was the bug again, I think.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty annoying if it keeps doing
Yeah,
that.
it's happening like once every other rift at the very least.
Shit.
Pretty sure it only happens on this build because of the mirror images though, because I was never having that problem before.
No.
Oh, that happened
it's
while I had a
because of the
shield,
mirror
those
image.
fuckers. That was
Yeah.
definitely the bug.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Alright, I'll be 10 minutes away. I'll be back.
Okay.
Need more time.
I wonder if it can only happen when they actually die or just when the Firebirds for them goes off.
Need more time. I am returning to town. Still waiting.
I almost wonder if I should pick my death proc back up on Unstable Anomaly instead of Elemental Exposure and just put the Enchantress one to attack speed. It wouldn't buff the damage of my images, but I'd get more Obsidian Ring procs. I just don't want to rely entirely on the Firebird's proc because it doesn't give you damage reduction or anything afterward. And if you proc in Molten, as soon as you come out of that fireball or that meteor, you can go boom. I'd rather not have that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Can't just give 6 attack speed. Thought that was gonna be a bit more.
Need more time.
Yeah, that's like a 5% damage increase, and my proc is actually reliable. Yeah, let's do that.
Embrace.
Need more time. Still waiting.
Yeah, this bait choice is a little bit less damage, but I'd rather have that proc actually there rather than going off while I'm fucking shielded.
Still waiting.
Also, I'm surprised that that meteor from the mirror images does not proc the 6-piece bonus. I feel like it should. Kinda dumb that it doesn't.
Three.
I don't have enough arcane power.
Keep letting my Tega drop off and it's frustrating. Really don't like the Tega, but it's too much damage not to run, even if it falls off from time to time. Like just getting 4 stacks here stronger than a fan of the powerful. Well, Carlos has appeared.
Yeah, so remember when we were talking the other day about leveling?
Uh-huh.
Like power leveling? And we talked about putting the, what is it, the Castarian wraps or whatever?
Yeah.
In your cube and running a puzzle ring? It's pretty amusing.
Yeah?
Like, I mean, obviously, like, T6 being speedrun is still better. But, like, I'm just about to go through the second door, and I'm level 40.
Yeah, you can get to like 40 plus like that, and if you had gear with reduced level requirement that had gold fine on it, that would probably be the fastest way to level, is just to get all gold gear and run through a T6 rift, and it would get you to level 70, I bet.
Yeah, I mean, like, so with this, like, I have one thing. My weapon is the Sunkeeper,
Uh-huh.
which is the one of the weapons that has, like, gold find on it.
Yep.
And it's, like I said, definitely interesting.
Did you put the gold fine into your Paragon?
Yeah, my Paragon's all maxed out.
Yeah, I was trying it the other day. I think I got level 48 off of just getting before the door.
Like, I don't have as much gold find as you would probably ideally want, and I'm also...
Oh, I just tried it
now
with the
can't,
weapon
like,
and the bracers and didn't do anything else.
And obviously it would be better if you had a, ancient puzzle ring instead of,
Oh, for sure.
just standard.
Thank you.
But it's entertaining.
Hey guys, I'm back, but I'm gonna go watch some anime for a bit. I'll catch you in a bit.
Sounds good, dude.
Yep.
But yeah, you can definitely spec a build out to just instant level yourself to 70 with no effort whatsoever. Just a generic gold build.
And like you said, if you took the time to get like gold find gear and like use gems of ease on it to drop it to level 1.
More arcane power.
Yeah, I get like this level 70 canes with level requirement, the Hellfire ring with 45% XP bonus, Eldioric Signet, and just run through there and you're gonna level quickly. Or if you get the XP bonus gear, it may even be better just to open a bowvine with your weapon and just run through there. I imagine
Yeah,
that'd
so
be
I'm not
pretty
going to open greed because greed would probably kill
Oh
me.
yeah, he'll delete you probably.
But So getting to greed, I got to level 43 without really trying.
Nice. That's hysterical.
So like I said, I mean, if you were to actually try, you could probably, and especially if you had an ancient puzzling would be better. But yeah, like put together an actual gold find build would be entertaining just to see. The other thing I thought would be fun to do, if the trouble is I have notifications to do it, but run a shit ton of bounties.
Oh, yeah, I've actually seen Wudijo do that, like last season, season 4. But to get from 1 to 70, he needed to open like 300 and something bounty caches.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
But it's still just funny that you can do shit like this. Alright, I'm not actually gonna finish leveling that character
Can't
right
sleep
now.
on the
I feel like
Custodian
it, but-
discards.
I mean, they're garbage for anything else.
Yeah.
Because in a normal situation, the amount of experience they give you is minuscule.
Exactly.
But you put them on a level 0 wearing a weapon with gold find and a level 70 weapon that lets them kill, you know, T6 stuff. You can get you pretty decent experience. And I also put a boon of the Hoarder gem in one of them, because I have like the Hellfire ring and all. So I put a boon of the Hoarder
The
in
boon of the
that.
Hoarder on a low level character. So yeah, if you
'Cause
try
all
it
it
again,
does is it
seriously, try opening just the bovine. Put Custodian wrist guards in your cube. Put on a Hellfire ring with a boon of the Hoarder on, and your level 70 weapon, and run through the cow level. And you'll.
Would that give you more gold, do you think, than...
It wouldn't give you more gold than that, but you're getting XP per kill for like 700 enemies.
Yeah, I guess that would be the difference, is you're getting more XP per kill also.
It'd be a lot of XP.
And decent gold, too.
Yeah, I bet
Especially
that would probably
'cause
be
you're
the
getting
fastest way to level, come to
74
think of it.
Because you're getting 74%, at least based on my Sunkeeper weapon, per enemy killed. Or whatever. If they drop gold, you're getting 74% more.
Yeah, with Boon of the Hoarder, you're guaranteed.
And that's what, 1 in 4 is roughly going to drop an explosion of gold. Now, I don't know how much that is.
Well, no, a level 50 Boon of the Hoarder, it's a 100% chance to drop it.
Oh, is it? I've never actually leveled a Boon of the Hoarder, so I don't even know what it's...
Oh, dude, it's amazing.
25 ability
100%
is.
worth it. The level 25 ability gives you 30% movement speed bonus.
So leveling, it's...
It caps at level 50, and it makes it a 100% chance to drop the gold, and every time you pick up gold, you get like 2 seconds of 30% bonus movement speed. Definitely worth it.
Yeah, that would be worth it, especially if you were putting on a speed level build.
And for T16 in generally.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't do that I really should do, is build like T16 speed builds for the most part. Like, and I really should for my wizard, because there's really good ones for the wizard, but...
Yeah, Firebird Twister's really good, and also the beers with both with Cosmic Strand. Cruise right along.
I'll say my Barbarian's pretty fast with this setup when I'm running speed on it. Because it's got... I mean, just the fact the Bull Kathos weapons alone give you a good speed increase. But also, I think I'm running, what is it, Wreath of Lightning, Rachel's Ring of Larceny, and some other, like the Ignore Pain, where you get a 40% speed increase.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, when all that stuff goes off at once, my Barbarian...
You could also get like 50% or 30% from Battle Rage, I think it's called, with the 2-piece Savage set. Or 15% without it. I think it's the Ferocity rune or some shit. I don't play Barb, but I remember putting together a speed setup for finding XP pools. It's amazing Barb. you can crank that build up to over like 400 or so percent movement speed.
Which is fucking crazy. And I still say one item a lot of people sleep on for speed is Krelm's Belt.
Oh, that's what I run on my Veers.
But a lot of people are like, oh, it's worthless. I'm like, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
Like people don't realize that speed bonus
25% is
stacks
actually
on
kind
top.
of a lot.
Well, and it stacks on top of the normal cap of 25%. Like it doesn't. It's one of the few items that actually allows you to go above that cap.
Well, no, all of the
Without
items
something
do,
proccing.
except for movement speed on the gear.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, but without something procking.
Yeah.
Like that's a flat 25%
it's a flat
increase
25,
until
and
you
it's
take
there while
damage.
you're in town. It doesn't require you to hit a skill or anything.
Yeah, and it's until you take damage. And then for
If you're
5
running
seconds after.
Wildebeest and Gold Wrap or anything like that, then, or like most wizard builds, that's not a problem.
Yeah, or if you, like you said, you put together a pure speed build where you've got like Gold Wrap or where your armor hits like 17 billion, the game can't even register.
Yep, you pick up one pile of gold and you can't take damage anymore.
Well, and the gold, and I've had my armor, the game literally can't register.
Yeah,
It just puts
you
question
can
marks.
get your sheet to literally 100% damage reduction.
Like, I mean, I've looked at it and it just showed question marks. I was like, well, that's interesting.
I just got a Primal Axe. It's another Messerschmitt's. Although, I did just get a Primal Twisted Sword like half hour ago. Rolled really well.
Well, that's good for your Twister build.
Good for almost all my builds, because the Talrashas, Veers, DMO, and LOD all use the Twisted Sword. Everything except for Hydra and Firebirds. He's gonna hit like a truck. Oh shoot, 6 o'clock. Give me 1 second. I gotta go grab my laundry real fast. Be right back. I'm back.
This game hates me when it comes to primals. I don't find shit. I get all the ones I've gotten basically have come from what's her face? Kadala, and they've been garbage.
A lot of my gear is better than what I had last season. over 5,000 Paragon. This season's been good for me.
Need more time.
I'm just gonna get melted.
I guess in reality, this wizard doesn't really need movement speed, does it?
Not really, no. Especially if you run the Calamity offhand in your cube, which gives you the wormhole rune, so that you could run Calamity for your teleport rune. Because Calamity, Calamity shortens the animation of your teleport, allowing you to teleport 3 times with wormhole instead of twice. So you can literally triple teleport every half second. That's 150 yards, or about a screen and a half, 2 screens.
So what are you dropping to get that though? Like, don't you lose a lot of?
You pick up the Carini and you drop the Orbit Infinite Depth in T16.
So it's more. That's more for like T16.
Oh yeah. And then for speed GRs, you're using the mirror image setup with the Obsidian Ring.
Yeah, I still can't figure out how you guys don't just get destroyed when you try to run. What's it called? Traveler's Pledge and all. I tried. Did not go so well.
The Templar and a decent resource cost reduction, and picking up Blur really helps.
Pretty sure I had it. It was just like I could not. Just like I said, literally, I'd walk in, and even like with my stacks of what's it called the
Explosive Blast.
fucking yeah. Like, I was just, like, getting one hit by everything.
How much health did you have?
I don't know. Enough, I mean, enough that I never died, but, like, I got double procced, like, super fast, and
You want?
I was like, yep, time to get out of this rift.
You want around, like, 800 to 850k on the build. Because your Templar saves his heal for when you're under 60% health, and he heals you for 430,000. But if you take just a little bit of chip damage and you only have 600k, then he's going to waste the heal when you don't need it.
Yeah, I don't know how much I had on that. Like, currently I'm sitting at 830.
Hey Gilbert, I'm streaming on my Xbox through my PC. I
have
have Elgato 4K 60 Pro capture card, streaming PC, and OBS software. So I'm using a capture card to show my game on my PC and then streaming through there. Yeah, once you get it set up properly, it's really tanky. There's also a really good speed variant for this that still uses the squirts. You don't use it in pushes though. So you end up using the squirt COE Obsidian and then the mirror image setup with twisters.
So why are the twisters the best? Like, I know for a while everyone was saying it would be mirror images.
So
and I'm assuming that's on PC.
Yeah.
It is. Because they can't do like we can with the multicasting.
Oh, hey buddy, how's it going? Yeah, the reason the twisters are so strong is because the twister, so every time the flame blades are cast, it procs your 6-piece bonus 3 times. Every time you cast Twisters, though, it casts it, or it procs your 6-piece bonus 12 times if it's on the enemy the entire time. So if you position your Twisters towards a wall, it's going to bounce against the wall and hit the enemy repeatedly and get up to 4 times the damage that your Flame Blades are doing. But with this setup, with the Traveler's Pledge variant, we can actually now work in with the Traveler's Pledge Compass Throws, we're getting the Twisters and Mirror Image Flame Blades. So we're getting a hybrid of both builds in one. And it's absolutely ridiculous for damage. It's probably, compared to like the Squirt setup without Mirror Images, or compared without the Traveler's Pledge, it's probably like 7 greater if stronger, maybe 6. And it's actually better resource management than the standard setup with Magic Weapon Conduit, because your 4 mirror images proc your arcane power on crit, so they're constantly feeding resources.
And they do crit enough to make it up.
Oh, like the moment they start attacking, your resources go back to full. Because Flame Blades hits 3 times, and per enemy that it hits, and that it also casts your energy twisters. So each mirror image procs your Flame Blades up to 7 times, and casts 2 twisters and 1 explosive blast per window that they're alive, if they're alive the full 7 seconds. And so that's 3 6-piece procs, and it hits from explosive blast.
Do their hits on explosive blast trigger your whatever, the Orb of Infinite Death?
No, not that, but they do proc your 6-piece bonus.
One of my favorite things I've seen lately is when you have the a channeling pylon, and you literally just become a non-stop explosive blast circle just around you.
Yeah, so even if your twisters just kind of pass through the enemy, to hit them once or twice with the explosive or with the 6-piece bonus, your mirror images are proccing your 6-piece bonus in like a 6 or 7 second window 30 times each. So that's and there's 4 of them. So if you spawn your mirror images right on top of an enemy, over the next 7 seconds, they're gonna do your 6-piece bonus 120 times. That's the same as hitting an enemy with an energy twister 120 times. That's outrageous.
Yeah, my problem is I can never get guys like positioned into a wall or anything unless it's weak enough guys that I can hit them with Rancelers and they'll pull in.
Well, with this mirror image setup, you don't even need to run Rancelers because the images attack such a large area that the enemies around you instantly get nuked, and you use the twisters to aim towards the larger density. And you just run the mana channeling for 25% damage and defense, which also buffs your mirror images.
And when did they make it so hard to free aim your Disintegrate Ray?
It's always been difficult.
I feel like it used to be a lot easier than this. I forget who I was playing with, but someone said they think it might be the rune.
What do you mean it's hard to aim though?
Like free aim. Like it used to be you could aim it wherever you want and it would never like target a guy free. Like
oh, it's never been like that on
the
console.
guys. I used to be able to do it much easier than now. Mine just like randomly shoots across the guys now.
Yeah, console it's always been like that. Oh, really, Fossa? Sorry about
It's a
that.
pain in the ass. Because I find it makes it a lot harder to shoot it into walls and all a lot of times.
Yeah, you gotta really understand the positions that you can do it. But even if you can't perfectly position at walls, if you just position your mirror images properly and aim towards the wall, you're going to be just fine. Because the mirror images give you that focusing damage that you need and spawn your Oculus rings much faster for you, so you can increase your damage that way too. Because that's the other problem with the Twister setup, is it kills everything at the same speed and really struggles to give you enough damage to keep up double on higher rips. But the fact that you're not only doing a ton more damage because of the mirror images, but they focus their damage on a single point in the pack. Usually where you'll put them right where the elite is. You're going to kill the elites faster and spawn an Oculus quicker than you normally would, so that you can get that 85% versus everything. I think hits like a truck.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they'd let other people hit like a truck occasionally. What are you? I'm a barbarian. What do you do? I hit shit. Do you hit them hard? No, not really.
I hit them with marshmallows.
I mean, it's not quite that bad, but it is certainly no wizard that can basically one-shot shit.
Yeah. You're not wrong. What was the taunt pass for? Only 1 second.
You take back number 1 on the wizard board yet?
I haven't volleyed yet. I'll take it from him when I feel like it.
I'm just happy that I
even
don't know if I still am, but I got myself to the top 50.
Nice. Alright, Fossa, you have a great night, buddy. Thanks for
Still
hanging out.
47.
You said 47?
Yep.
Nice.
Still wins.
I kind of wish it showed you their Paragon.
Oh, on the leaderboards?
Yeah,
Yeah, it does on PC. I wish they would do that here.
because it'd be kind of nice to know, like, well, how much stronger than me were they when they did it, or whatever.
I need arcane power.
Yeah, the gear definitely says a lot, but it'd be nice to also see the Paragons.
Yeah, but the gear only shows so much.
Exactly.
But like, I love looking at like almost all the people ahead of me have at least one like good primal, and I don't have any.
Yeah, I was streaming on YouTube yesterday, and someone was like, "Why is your weapon so bad?" I'm like, "Cause I haven't gotten a better one. I don't do bounties." Like,
Yeah, I mean,
what do
if
you
they
want
do
from
put
me?
in, like, double bounties, maybe you start doing them, but
Until
Yeah, I
like
can't stand
3,500 or
running bounties.
4,000 Paragon, I don't start doing bounties to try and get gear upgrades. I do a little bit of bounties at the very start of the season if like I'm 1500 or so and haven't even gotten like an ancient weapon. So I'm like, until I get my first usable ancient weapon, I'm gonna do bounties because that's such a big upgrade at that point. But other than that, like this season I did quite a few bounties, but that's to get optimal Augils and Crimson pieces. And I spent like nothing on anything else. I think I spent maybe 100 points or 100 materials trying to get Swords necklace that I didn't get from it. But yeah, other than that, until like 3,500 or so, it's not worth doing bounties because I don't know what I'm gonna get as drops until then. At that point, I'd have gotten a lot of the upgrades that I probably would have got through bounties anyway. Like if I would have been wasting bounty mats on a Twisted Sword or Squirts, well, I end up getting both of those Primal just as drops, so that would have been all wasted time. Even if I end up getting them, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, my problem is I just don't get usable primals. I'm lucky if I get good ancients half the time.
That's where it really helps to do sub 2.5 to 3.5 minute speed GRs. So you're getting as many drops as possible while still getting really good XP.
Yeah, I never get that fast. It's funny, so night one, like we were playing and all, and I'm still pissed because I'd have been much higher, except I lost my Demon Hunter. Like we had gotten, like I think I lost my Demon Hunter at 65.
Oh, I
either
remember
night one or
that.
two,
Job
I
died
forget.
3 times on its way to 70.
Yeah, I think it was like night 1 or 2, I forget it, because I don't think we made it to 70 night 1. But like the second day, like I was 65 and died. I was like, this is bullshit. You gotta hit 66 to get your
This is
fucking
bullshit.
death save. Well, it's like, I'm sorry, it's the only class that has to go that high
Yeah.
to get it.
At least this season we also
It's
have
one
the
of the
follower
weaker
procs, but that's not
classes.
reliable leveling because they don't have a follower immunity thing.
Well, that and when you're not playing alone, it doesn't do any good.
Exactly. Yep.
And that's why I think they should have changed something. Like either let us have our followers or let us gain that ability. And why am I fucking so low on arcane power?
Is your match weapon active? Or you're not running conduit, so that wouldn't matter. Is your Karini?
No, I actually am on this build.
Oh, okay.
Because I found without it, like I kept running out.
On squirts?
The big thing is you just got, yeah. The big thing is you just got to get groups of guys lit up. Because what is it? You gain, is it cost reduction or something while you've got enemies lit up? Like your stuff is cheaper or something.
No, it's just that
There's
hitting
something.
them
I
is
just
giving you
don't
arcane
remember.
power on crit. And the match weapon conduit gives you 1 to 3 resources per hit as well.
I thought Conduit's the one that just lowers the cost by like 3.
Nope, that's your Karini or Storm Armor Power of the Storm. Sorry, if you're running that.
I am, because without it I freaking die. Oh yeah, that's, so it's, yeah, it's the magic weapon is why you want to hit as many guys as possible.
Yeah.
Because while that's hitting, you're gaining per enemy. I will say, it's a little annoying with this build when you just can't tell what's going on around you.
Yeah, especially if you're not on a 4K monitor, it's even harder to see.
Well, shit. I mean, I don't even. Xbox One doesn't even display at 4K, but I guess it still helps.
The Series
a little,
X does.
but- Well, I don't have a Series X.
Or not Series X, the One X. Sorry.
Yeah, so I have a plain Xbox One.
Yeah, no 4K.
And yeah, no. I want to get a Series X.
but they're
can't
not
fucking
available.
find them
Yeah.
anywhere. It's just like I want to build a gaming computer. The trouble is, like, I can buy one with like the stuff I want, but it's costing like fucking 500 more than it should, or more.
Yeah, my gaming PC, I got everything for like $1,200, but it's like $2,200 for the parts. But I bought it all on the weekend before Cyber Monday to get everything like 60% off.
Well, and it also depends what you put in it. So like,
Yeah.
because I know you said you have what, a 1660 Super or whatever.
Yeah, I have a
yours?
1660 Ti, which now is about like $500 more than it was when I bought it.
Yeah, if you can even find them.
Yeah, now apparently they're all gone. Everything's all gone.
Like,
that was a
I
terrible
want
time
to
to build
put
PC.
like a 3060 or 3070 in mine.
Hell, everything gaming is expensive as shit now. Fucking, so like 5-6 years ago, GameCubes you could buy for $10 and a controller for $10. Now they're like $300 to $400.
Well, that's anyone who pays that's fucking retarded.
Right? Like
For a
seriously.
system that's that out of date.
That
and-
you could just literally get a PC for and then emulate the games for free.
Yeah, there's no reason to buy that console.
Authenticity. That's the only reason.
Yeah, so if you're trying to do some kind of speed run records or whatever, because a lot of them you can't run on
even then,
emulators.
most GameCube games and stuff that for speedrunning, they actually allow emulators now because the hardware is not very available.
See, that's stupid because emulators make it much easier to cheat.
Correct, but they require you to run with certain settings, and also only certain versions of emulators are accepted where the load times are more in line with what the traditional consoles would run at. So they have ways
like,
to
I don't
balance
think
it out,
they
and they
should-
usually have separate leaderboards for console and for emulator, depending on the game. And then most people are typically running on the emulator versions and competing on those just because, again, more accessible and cheaper.
I kind of wish I just kept all my gaming stuff, like instead of always trading it in.
I sold my GameCube to my brother a couple of years ago. He made like $300 profit out of that if he ever decides to sell it. Sold it to him for 15
Well,
bucks.
What I've always done is just like when the new console comes out, typically I'll trade in my old one. Like I know I ain't getting shit for it, but it still lowers the cost of the new one.
Hell, I called
That's
him.
kind of what it comes down to.
I called him a fool the other day because he told me he spent $120 or $150 to buy Fire Emblem Path of Radiance for the GameCube. I'm like, motherfucker, just put that into a computer and get the game for free with better load times. Why? He's like, cause GameCube. No, that's stupid. You don't understand. It's a waste. Literally.
Yeah,
Any
I
GameCube
had a
game you
game-
get for free on a PC with a decent computer.
It doesn't even have to be a decent computer, really.
A lot of those GameCube games drop a lot of frames on emulator if you don't have a good PC. But it doesn't even be that spectacular. Like a $500, $800 computer could run GameCube games like it's a joke. Mine's overkill with all the shit I have in mind, but I wanted mine to be a
Yeah,
beast
but you're
anyway.
not just using it for emulators.
Exactly. I don't even
That's
game
like, I
on it
want to
really, but
build
if I ever want to, I have it. If I
Yeah,
if
but
I
you
want
also use it, I assume, when you're doing streaming
yeah,
and stuff.
it's like if I want to stream while also watching like Netflix or YouTube or anything like that, and downloading other games I want to play. No matter what I throw at my computer, if it doesn't run smoothly, it's not enough. I paid for convenience. You know what I mean? He's a monster.
It's like, and the funny thing is, like, one of the games that if I get a gaming computer that I'm likely to play the most of, it doesn't even need to be a super powerful computer, but I've played it at low frame rate and it sucks. Like,
What game's that?
World of Warcraft.
Oh, okay.
But I want to be able to play at max resolution, max graphics,
Right.
and not have it fuck up at all.
Yeah, at the very least, like, I'm okay with playing at lower quality and actually not dropping frames. Like, I used to play RuneScape a lot when I was younger. I made a lot of money off that fucking game. But I had a really bad computer for quite a long time, and it was awful. Like, I had to play on the lowest settings and still drop frames sometimes. Like, it was not okay. And like, and then when I got a better computer, I could have increased the quality, and instead I'm like, nope, I'll keep the low quality and just have literally perfect frame rates, no ifs, ands, or buts. I was pretty okay with that. Like, I just
And then, of
wanted
course,
to
the
run
worst
smoothly and look
experience.
okay.
The worst experience I had trying to play WoW was no one knows what was causing it because like everyone was lagging, so it wasn't just my internet. So people think it was like something was up with their servers or whatever. I was trying to play a wizard with a 4,000 millisecond ping.
Yeah, that can't have been fun.
That's a 4-second delay.
Yeah. You can't do that.
Like literally, I'd hit spells and be like, "All right, anytime now, it's gonna come out."
Alright guys, I'm gonna take off for now. I'm gonna get ready to go watch some animals. So my friend
Man,
lives
that
next
was
door,
slow.
so
That
I will
bitch is
see
a
you guys later. Thank you guys for
Boss is
hanging
a
out.
bitch for a wizard by themselves. Just whatever the